What's up, guys? This is Monday the 4th. Yeah, I haven't been doing any vlogs, ride-alongs and stuff. A lot of things been happening in the last week. And I said I was gonna take you guys through all these trials and tribulations, what I go through as a single parent and what I go through at work and being in the tour industry, and the kind of stuff that you gotta deal with day in, day out. First off, visitors from all over the world. They have their own ways, their own types of habits, their demeanor from wherever they're from or however they was raised. But here in Hawaii, one thing that I try to stress to my people on board my bus is that when you come to Hawaii, you need to have an open mind. Okay, you need to have an open mind. Just because of the fact that Hawaii is just like wherever you guys from. We got traffic. Traffic feels much more worse than where you guys from because we're clumped into a small island. Okay, and a lot of tours is time sensitive. You know, time sensitive, and when we're running late, it's not because we want to go out and have a good time and just dilly-dally. No. We want to make the company money. Not particularly us, but the company money. And companies, that's what they look for. They look for where all the bucks is at. And when people start complaining because of some unnecessary things, because I know I tell my folks, you know, hey, if I ain't back at a certain time, just be patient. I'll get there as soon as possible. Here in Hawaii, traffic is very bad. You know, and then time passes, the permitted time, the time allotted for me to get back, to get the folks. And they, you know, get irritated and they go into that, from that laid back mode to like very back to wherever they're from mode. I mean, you guys need to be patient. We're doing all we can. If you guys haven't noticed, our buses barely can fit in one lane. Okay, let alone you got people that's driving on the road that doesn't understand what it is to be behind the buses. So we on a constant stress level, high level, and for you guys to complain about being 10-15 minutes late, man, that could actually be dealt with some other way instead of complaining. You know, people gonna want money back, sure, but you know what, you got to keep an open mind and have faith in the drivers. And this is what we do, this is our livelihood, and when you take that away from us, you know, we can't live. I always tell my folks that it is very, very hard to live here, you know, and our low income is anywhere between, what they said, between 30,000 to 50,000. That's considered low income. You know, and a lot of us are making right in that range. And rents out here, homes ain't cheap either. So when someone complains, a guest complains, they need to think before they complain. Hey, I don't want the driver getting fired or getting taken off their tour. We just want to know, you know, this is kind of late, and you know, we appreciate it if the drivers give us a heads up. Ooh, I give my folks a heads up. Like I said, you guys gotta, you know, just be patient and wait it out. You know, this is what we do best. Like myself, I've been doing it for 20 years. It almost seems like it's time for me to ready and move on and to do better and greater things. And that's only if God allows me to. You know, God will allow it. You know, one door closes, another door opens. Okay, but take a look at it this way: one door closes, maybe two doors open. You got the evil and you got the God side. You got the good and you got the bad doors that open. Okay, so you gotta look at it. You gotta feel out your sixth sense. That's what I learned at church today. Not today, this past Sunday. Everybody has a sixth sense, and it's up to them to figure out what's their sixth sense. And that sixth sense, I hate to tell you guys this, but it's God's angels telling you guys, hey, whoa, let's do this. Or like, hold back. You know when you get that funky feeling? Yeah, that's your sixth sense. But then again, sixth sense and gut feeling is totally two different things. Okay, gut feeling meaning that you feel sick to the stomach thinking about what's happening, what's going to happen. You know, but understanding your sixth sense, that thing that your hair stands up in the back of your head, man, is either pins or needles or hair stand up. I'd rather have my hair stand up than pins and needles, because I don't think God wants to poke us, wants to jab us, and that's not his way. You know, he's letting us know. Hawaiians, we actually believe in Keiko by our surroundings, the winds when they blow. It tells you a story, tells you something, and it's up to you to accept it. Okay, so when you guys come to Hawaii, be very, very understanding of the tour drivers. We may look rich, but we ain't rich. We're just trying to keep our standards as customer service be the utmost important to us. And when you cut drivers down, there goes their livelihood. You know, now they got to work at McDonald's, and you may think it's funny, but it's not. They're not specializing in McDonald's. They specialize in touring visitors around the island, showing the visitors who we are, what we do, how we live, how we cope. And for some other person to come and say, hey, the driver, you know, he don't know how to watch where you're driving, he's reversing, he can't see me. Maybe perhaps you were in a big old area where buses is and you shouldn't be. So you're gonna complain and you get that driver fired. So wrong, not pono, not right. You know, there's things that will be considered, you know, uncalled for. One of the big uncalled fors is threatening their guests. Oh yeah, that's false for call the job and laying that driver out. I mean, if a driver actually talks about himself, maybe it's because it's the way how we live and how we got to deal with our daily lives. Got to take that into consideration, but it should not be prolonged. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Hawaii is a very, very tough place to live, and me, by all means, don't want to leave this island to go up to the States, to the mainland. I know I'm gonna like it, I know I will survive, but the thing is, this is where home is. This is where we need to not so much defend, is to protect our younger generation's reputation, meaning that what we have here to show our younger generations who we are, where we come from, is huge. I mean, if you talk to Native Hawaiians, they ain't gonna tell you that we only have a few percentage of pure-blooded Hawaiians left in existence. We don't have. We only have a few, yes. But how many of us know that they're already anticipating the extinction of Native Hawaiians? And this is around 2044. Right around the corner. So you take away what we know best, that we're teaching you guys about. You know, nobody's gonna know who we are. We happy people, guys. We love to help folks. We love to show our aina, show our land, show who we are. You know, and there's a lot of us that may look grumpy, but they do their tours, and it's all good, but then again, keep in mind, we're here for you guys. We're here to make you guys comfortable. We're here to show you how diverse this island is and how fun everybody can live together without fighting, being racial. We still got some knuckleheads out here like that, but shoot, majority of us overcomes. Us meaning the diverse people of Hawaii. So please be mindful when you call companies, when you feel so angered and hated. Don't attack the drivers. Go to where your sources started from, where you bought the tours from. Don't attack the drivers. We have our own jobs, and we got a lot of stuff that we got to deal with, away from the reservations, away from the time consumptions that they tell you guys. Majority of the people that's selling the tours never gone on our tours, so they wouldn't understand how we do things, why we do things. So please be mindful and just kick back, relax, hang loose. Hang loose, and it's gonna come around. The drivers can come back. Joke with them. Get their spirits high, because you know what? Fighting traffic back and forth to take you guys where you guys need to be is no joke. Where you guys live, New York, Japan, all over the world where you got bad traffic. You don't see us coming out of the cars and doing road rage, pulling out weapons and such. I mean, we do have a few, but that's just a few percentage of the whole island. 1.3 million on the island. There's only a handful, maybe about 6 of them. But the thing is, folks, for those of you guys who come to the islands, be mindful, open mind, have fun, regardless of the circumstances that you may be in the moment here in Hawaii. It's far worse than where you guys came from, and you guys know that. All right, and me speaking of all the tour drivers, I can, not for only the company that I work for all of us. We all got kids. We all gotta take care of them, because they're the younger generation. They're the ones gonna follow in our footsteps and make it greater than what we're trying to make it greater for them, so they can teach their younger generations. See what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that I had on my chest today, and